Hey guys, Boys so 1, and today it's update day. So we're going to go through a couple of things. One, we're going to go through everything you need to know that's in this update right now that you can play on day 1. And then we also got a teaser / reveal for the Blue Archive commanders. So we now know their unique skills and their unique traits and what the unique ships are going to be that are coming to the game. So we're going to cover that as well. So with all that said, let's go ahead and dive on in. Do this like we used to. Go line by line. First off, let's head on over into the play tab, because the most important thing, War Tales is back. You are able to play War Tales again. There is, I'm going to say, one slight downgrade on War Tales this time. If you are a solo player, you cannot select a specific War Tale to go into. I believe last time you were able to. As a result, as a solo player, I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder to hit the correct bonus, because usually the bonus lines up with what you're supposed to be playing, and I can't just go in solo and look for other people wanting to do Hunt for Bismarck. Little downgrade there, but hey, still tons of fun. Glad to see War Tales is back. As far as commanders go, of course, we did get that massive overhaul with commander traits. This morning in my couple of games I was able to get in before having to head out for work. I did test out the new Equilibrium of Power. I am thoroughly whelmed by it. It is definitely an upgrade. It definitely makes EOP a bit better. I do still feel like maybe I would have done better if I didn't have it on. But hey, that is for another time. But very important thing, get in there. Use those use the ability to have different loadouts, because there's definitely some fun new builds that we can all test out within the commanders. Next up, we have the campaign. Remember, it is a absolutely free campaign, so you might as well go up and unlock it. There we go. You just saw me do mine. Of course, you could purchase it outright. We won't do that. As we know, the end ships are mine Gumo over here, and then Njord. Both of them look very exciting. I look forward to getting them in my port to be able to test, but at this point I have not received them in my port, so can't tell you anything about them. Is there anything over in the missions? Yes, there's Pinata Havoc, and so special one to earn some camos for the event. Also, a final boss based flag, and then Tales of Victory, i.e. some War Tales, some fun patch symbols and things for you to earn in there. Of course, there's also an event calendar going on. This does appear to be one of the main ways they'd like you to earn pinatitas, 100 a day for the next 3 weeks, which will add up fairly well, in addition to 900 being available for playing all of week 2. Bureau Project, make sure you start your legendary birthday. Even if you don't want to complete it this round, make sure you start it, because these tend to go away after the update is closed out. So make sure you go in, grab the update. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rewards overall. We do the main stage rewards, 150,000 credits, whatever. Then Halloween 24 crate, nice. Black Friday crate, Spectral Vault, Lunar New Year, Anniversary Dutch crate, Golden Week, Battle of Jutland, Independence Day, and then a Pinata chest. So overall, some decent ones. I think the highlights are probably these right here, Spectral Vault, Black Friday, and Halloween. These are the ones where you can get Spectral Vault and Halloween are the ones where I feel like you can get a commander that you usually would have to pay for free, and always love it when you get a free commander. Okay, we've done that. Let's head on in to the store. First off, there is the anniversary gift, which does have a ton of things, and in fact, like an example of each of the commander camos. We may go look at those, but make sure you pick up your free bundle. We also have 2 sets of specialty bundles now in the store. Turpitz is 20% off. Let's go ahead and take a look in the special tab. We have the Pinata crates, and then we have Party at Sea, which is the first set of Pinatita-based chained bundles. So first you get the Prince Blip, then the Dido, which I'm very excited about. Dido, like, I love me some British light cruisers. And an HE firing British light cruiser should be pretty fun. Let's see what we got. We got sonar, we got smoke, and we got a main battery reload booster. So that should be a good time to play. And then Irion. But deep sea torpedoes, interesting. And a torpedo reload booster. Okay. These will be interesting ships. They're an interesting choice to put out. The other chained bundle for Pinatitas, you can end up getting Repulse, and then Rio de Janeiro as one of these ships as well. Did they? Yeah, as you can get that one as well. So that is the specialty tab in the store. And then we can click through. I don't think there's anything else really to look through in the tab. If you want, we can go ahead and take a look at what those new camos look like. Let's go ahead and take Albemarle and then upgrades and loadouts. And let's take a look at those new camouflages on Albemarle. So we have, okay, and they're just going to be color shifts of that. Okay, that's not as fun. I know I was hoping for something closer to that promo art kind of image. Like, I was hoping for something closer, but hey, it is what it is. Anyways, let's head on over to the website now and take a look at Blue Archive. So, new article came out today. Important thing though, one, they do have a trailer if you want to go watch it. There's nothing really revealed in the trailer, but we get a breakdown of each of the commanders. So we have Hayuse Yuka. She's going to be for the French cruisers. Her base trait is trigonometry. Provides a guaranteed reduction in ricochet angles of incoming shells by up to 3 degrees. Okay, that's pretty nice. If you can use belt armor well, that could help you. And then her unique skill is Asymptote. Increases the cruiser shell damage by 0.12% per 1% HP lost, in reducing your cruiser's main battery reload time by up to 4%. So you're looking at what, 12% damage buff if you had 0% health. So average it around 6% damage buff and a 4% reload boost. It could be okay. I don't know if I would use her over some of the other ships out there, but it's an option. Then we get to Konori Maki. She's going to be a commander for Italian battleships, another accuracy commander for Italian battleships. Her base rate is called Graffiti Painter. It's going to reduce main battery shell dispersion by up to 5%, which means you could do a full shell dispersion build now, which will be interesting. And then her unique skill is Paint Them All. It increases your battleship's projectile damage by up to 15 or by 0.15% per 1% of current enemy HP, which means if they have 100% health, you are going to do what is that? 15% extra damage, and it will go down from there based on whatchamacallit. Which pair that with like SAP, that could be pretty disgusting. Okay, cool. Then we got Chukosaku Wakamo in her beach outfit. Clearly, her base rate is Summer Party. It reduces damage from fire on your battleship by up to 6%, increasing your battleship main gun traverse speed by up to 0.6%. Okay, like, that's nice. Interesting that they went with a red skill on that one. That feels more like a survivability thing, but hey, who am I to judge? Then her unique skill is Flame Kiss. It increases your shell's damage if your battleship is on fire by up to 15%. It increases damage control party and repair party charges per run. Oh, she's a Russian battleship commander. Odd. I don't know if I will ever use her. That seems very like, hey, here's 15% extra damage, but you got to put yourself at risk, and you want to deliberately be on fire, it seems like. And cool, you get 1 extra charge for your very limited damage controls. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so those are the commanders. Let's talk through the new ships that are coming along with this update. B.A. Unapatasim's ship. Okay. Tier 8 cruiser Brest. But with several differences. Main battery reload time reduced by 3 seconds. Main battery gun traverse increased. Main battery range decreased. Ship HP increased. Improved repair parting tool can now repair up to 50% of the Citadel damage and 60% of the rest of the ship. Detectability range has been increased. Balanced stir-on armor thickness buffed to 30 millimeters. Okay. Sonar consumable moved from slot 3 to 4, and they removed the main battery reload booster. Okay, so this feels like a slight rework overall. Nothing incredibly drastic, but something that I will definitely want to try out. Then we have BA Binaha, which is based on the Tier 6 Francesco Caracciolo. Main battery HE shells replaced with SAP shells. Okay. Main battery range increased to 16.6. Main battery shell grouping increased to a 2.0 Sigma. Okay. Secondary SAP shells replaced with HE shells. That makes sense. Secondary battery firing range down by 4.5. Basically nerfs to all the secondaries. And then they added a main reload booster to slot 3, and they removed the smoke generator. Interesting. I'm down. That seems like this could be a fun ship, especially with the SAP paired with the ability to get 15% extra damage on a 100% HP enemy. That is very interesting. Okay, cool. Then we get to Tier 7 BA Hovercraft. Is Soviet Tier 7 based off Vladivostok. Main battery reload time reduced by 2 seconds. Main battery gun traverse speed increased to 5 degrees. Main battery firing range reduced. Okay. Secondary range increased to 6.5 kilometers. Secondary battery dispersion reduced by 32.5%. So a very secondary focused one. Secondary battery fire chance increased to 15%. Reduction on secondary battery damage. Maximum movement speed increased to 31 knots. Row shift time. Okay. Detectability range increased by 0.2 kilometers. HP reduced by 6,000-ish. And enhanced secondary targeting consumable moved from slot 3 to slot 4. Okay. Like, overall, interesting. Then we get into camouflages, and not much there. Let's now also go ahead and take a look at the containers, because there are a lot of new containers for this event, so we probably want to go ahead and take a look. First, the Blue Archive, the crates that they're going to be selling us. Blue Archive camouflage is 15%. 10% chance of getting one of the commanders. 10% chance of promotion orders. 5% chance of getting the Tier 6. 4% chance of getting BA Bana, which was the... which one that is. 3% of getting the Russian one. 2% of getting the Brest. Okay. And a 1% chance of getting BA Montana. So, not great, but decent. Pinata chest, the thing that they are going to be hawking all update. Oh boy. Hey, do you like skins? Because you got a 7% chance of getting one of these skins. 7% chance of getting one of these commanders. A 4% chance of getting... Okay, so pinatas seem to be... I'm not going to lie. Pinatas seem to be a okay buy-in if you're just looking for a random ship. Right? Ships you already own will be excluded. And you're guaranteed one every 39. Okay. That's interesting. If you're missing one, I don't know what the spread is going to be, but you better really like skins and want to have the skins if you're going to be buying pinata chests. Chest of rarities, I'm going to assume these are going to be what is dropping from the web event. So Tier 5 or Tier 6 premium ship 4%. Tier 7 premium ship 3%. Tier 8 premium ship 2%. Tier legendary tier 1%. And a 0.01% of getting 100,000 doubloons. Okay. And then we have anniversary Dutch and anniversary pan-European. Okay. So guys, that is everything you may want to know about update day. Let me know down in the comments below what you're going to be playing first. And as always, guys, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.